What's going on, my Buckeye Nation out there? We all know this Saturday, the Buckeyes traveling to Happy Valley to get it on with the Penn State Nittany Lions. My friends, it's only fitting that we have the number 2 ranked team in the nation. That's right, our Ohio State Buckeyes coming in a perfect 7-0, 4-0 in the Big Ten, taking on the number 13th team in the nation, the Penn State Nittany Lions, coming in at 6-1, 3-1 in the Big Ten. You know, when you look at this game, my friends, this is a big game for both ball clubs. It truly is. Penn State could win this game. It would catapult them big time back within the top 10. And if the Buckeyes can pull this game out, which I do believe they will, then who knows if Georgia would lose or end up barely winning. It could catapult the Buckeyes to number 1. We shall see. Like always, when you get these two premier football teams together, you know for a fact it's going to be a battle. For me, in the past 10 years, the Buckeyes have a 9-1 record against Penn State. But let me tell you, my friends, that is very deceiving. And this is what I'm getting at. Last season, the Buckeyes beat Penn State 33-24. 2020, the Buckeyes beat Penn State 38-25. 2019, the Buckeyes again beat Penn State 28-17. This is where it gets very interesting. In 2018, I remember this game like it was yesterday. The Buckeyes went into Happy Valley, had to come from behind, but beat Penn State 27-26. In 2017, Penn State came to the shoe, and the Buckeyes knocked them off 39-38. And that extremely exciting game in Happy Valley in 2016, where Penn State blocked a field goal attempt late in the fourth quarter, returned it for a touchdown, and beat our Buckeyes 24-21. My friends, I just named how many games in a row that was decided by 3 points or less. 2016, 2017, and 2018. Like I said, when you match up Penn State versus the Buckeyes, Buckeye fans, like I said, without a doubt, everyone knows me. I have a lot of respect for Penn State football, without a doubt. When you mention Penn State football, you have to mention their head coach, James Franklin. He's done a superb job since he's come on the scene and to take over the Penn State football team as the head coach, and he's never looked back. Again, obviously, yes, we've owned Penn State in the past 10 years, being 9-1. But again, like I said, those games, a lot of those games, came right down to the wire. So it hasn't been easy for the Buckeyes, to say the least. Buckeyes are coming in this year, again, with that high voltage offense, averaging 49 points a game. And what more can I say about the defense and Coach Jim Knowles, our tremendous defensive coordinator? The Buckeyes are only averaging a stingy, giving up only 15 points on defense. And when you think of the Buckeyes defense, Tommy Eichenberg has to come to your mind. Jack Sawyer, Zach Harrison, Jaron Cage. These are players that are really getting it done big time for the Buckeyes defense, without a doubt. For me, if I'm going to have to give a prediction, yes, I like the Buckeyes winning this game. Again, like I said, you get these two teams together, it is going to be a dogfight without a doubt. But, you know, let's stop and think. You have C.J. Stroud, 28 touchdown passes. Can the Nittany Lions defense stop C.J. Stroud? We shall see. I'm going to say no. You have Mayan Williams, 9 rushing touchdowns on the season. You have Marvin Harrison Jr., 10 receiving touchdowns on the season. And this is only through just 7 games. I don't know if Penn State can stop the Buckeyes, and I'm just being honest. If you stop Mayan Williams, then that's going to open up the passing game for C.J. Stroud. If you try to attempt to stop C.J., then Mayan Williams and Trevion Henderson both will have big games. So it's one of those deals where you try to stop one, but the other one's going to hurt you. For the Buckeyes defense, without a doubt, I do not see Penn State running the ball on the Buckeyes at all. No team so far this year has been successful rushing against our Buckeyes. Sean Clifford, don't get me wrong, a very good collegiate football player to say the least, no doubt about it. But when you're going to rely on Sean Clifford to pass the ball at least 40 times, to put the ball up at least 40 to 50 times, and the running game is going to be shut down because of the tremendous Buckeyes defense, Penn State could be in for a long night, my friends. Now, the Buckeyes, without a doubt, has, for the most part, protected C.J. Stroud this whole season. I think C.J.'s only been sacked, you could count on one hand how many times that he hit the turf and got sacked. Without a doubt, the Buckeyes' big offensive line has been opening up huge holes for Mayan Williams and Trevion Henderson this whole season. If the Buckeyes' offensive line brings it Saturday afternoon in Happy Valley, it could be a long night for Penn State, without a doubt. Again, and don't get me wrong, you know for a fact James Franklin is going to bring it. You know he's going to try to mix in some of Clifford's talent with the passing game. He's going to try to attempt to get that rushing game going, which if he's going to try to stay in the game, like I said, Penn State's going to have to rush the ball pretty decent. Can't rely on Sean Clifford the whole game to pass the ball. Again, Penn State's defensive line, for the most part, has played pretty well, minus the game against Michigan, where the Michigan rushing attack rushed all over Penn State for that 41-17 victory in Ann Arbor. It could be the same situation in Happy Valley. Don't think Coach Ryan Day's not looking at game film and seeing that the Penn State defense could be very weak when it comes to the running attack. Again, bottom line, Buckeyes with two of the most best running backs in the nation, Trevion Henderson, Mayan Williams. I like the way Ryan Day has been mixing it up the whole year, not always relying on CJ to constantly put the ball in the air, but it's been a nice mixing up the offense with Mayan Williams and Trevion Henderson, which without a doubt, you get the running attack going, that only opens up the passing game for C.J. Stroud. Like I said, C.J. coming in, 28 touchdown passes. I believe he's only thrown 5 or 6 picks on the season. And again, he's had a good year, okay? I know a lot of people, they have been getting on him. Again, C.J. Stroud is going to be fine already. 28 touchdown passes. We're just fine. Again, Buckeyes averaging 49 points a game on offense. How much better do you expect the Buckeyes to be? I see the Buckeyes defeating Penn State. You could write this down. Buckeyes 45, Penn State 20. You know, again, here's a Buckeye defense that's only been yielding 15 points on average. So I'll give Penn State credit where it's due. Penn State will put up 20, maybe 21, but that's it. Again, I do see the Buckeyes winning this game. Buckeyes 45, Penn State 21. Again, my friends, if you are new to my channel, please click on the subscribe button. It is free to do so. If you like this video, please click on the like button, and like always, comment down below. And real quick, I want to give 2 shout-outs, both to friends of mine and subscribers. On the one side, I'm going to give a shout out to Frank. He's a big Penn State fan, and you know who you are, my friend. And on the other side, a shout out to Mark, who is the Ohio State Buckeye fan. Again, both of these gentlemen, friends of mine and subscribers. Enjoy the game, everybody. And that's all Buckeye Vinny has for tonight. Like always, peace out. God bless. Go Buckeyes.